Hey, Chad, I don't know what's going on with my mic, man. 2 minutes, man. Let's get this going. It's easy, Chad. What team I want to play with? Yeah, Chad. Come on.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Can't do that.
Stolen by Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Green.
It's a bucket.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
The vision Curry has on the floor, we've seen him put those goggles up from time to time. He easily spots a ready shooter that time.
Thompson, no good. Well, Brent, not many players love the grind of the game like Stephen Curry.
Well, when you get to a point, BA, where you're practicing and you only count the makes if it's a swish, and you count it as a miss when you hit the rim, attention to detail like that gives you all-time greats like Steph Curry.
Thompson outside. On the take. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Nice dedicated drive there from Clay. He committed to it, got all the way in there for contact.
That one misses.
Man, 941 days away from being on the floor. That had to be so difficult for Klay Thompson. You think about his contributions last year in the finals run, and I don't think he was ever fully healthy, but it's so great for the Warriors and their trio to have Klay back on the court.
Now here's Curry. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it, gets into the middle, and fights for that board.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And during his return from a torn ACL and a torn Achilles, Klay was his own harshest critic.
Well, really tough to be away that long, BA, and the emotions, the thoughts that go through your head about regaining your form, being an elite player once again. And that doesn't just come from you. You got to have a great team around you, and that goes for the physicians, the teammates, the coaching staff, and the front office to get Klay back to where he was in the finals last year.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Looney. And Looney with the slam.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
Down low. And he makes it on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Warriors leading. Pass to Wiggins. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
On defense, the Warriors. Here's Wiggins. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Wiggins gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here. Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Free throw good. Green. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Think about Jonathan Kuminga and how versatile this guy is, capable of playing a lot of positions, and they're exploring that.
And the Warriors making a change here. And a big thing that makes
BA and the strength to go with that, but it's also the lateral movement. So 3s, 4s, and 5s. This kid can.
Now here's Poole. Continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Iguodala. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's something Iguodala would like to do just about every time. A good scorer around the rim.
Kuminga's shot is off.
Well, defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And it's hammered home by Green.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Here's Poole. That one no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. And the shot's good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Golden State. 3-point lead. Poole outside. To the middle. Here's Green. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
That one's off. And he's good on the second.
This is where you lean on Andre Iguodala and all of that experience. But it's one thing to have it. It's another thing to get the kind of character that's willing to share it. And Iguodala is one of those.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Curry, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
DiVincenzo with the steal. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Clay does so efficiently with that J.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Curry. And it's in there. Curry's got 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Looney. And Looney with the slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back. Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
Here's Curry. And they pick up 2. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Pass to Looney. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors leading. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Count that bucket.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Timeout called, the Warriors. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps. I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. They get it again. Back to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
Here's Curry. Driving inside. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks. And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.